Today, I'm going to tell you my personal narrative. And it's a good idea before you start to write something to tell someone about it in English, if you're going to write in English, so that you can get an idea of what you want to say. It helps to develop your idea so that you can include as many details as possible. Because usually, the more details you can include in a story, the more description, the more interesting it is. So I'm going to tell you a true story that happened to me, and I will look forward to reading about your stories as well. When I was about 12 years old, my church youth group was having a scavenger hunt. And I was riding in the car with an older friend of mine because I couldn't drive yet. And she stopped in front of a grocery store. I was supposed to run inside of the grocery store, get a cash register receipt from the people that do the checkout, that charge you for the items, and then go back to the car. Well, I thought that my friend had pulled up right next to the sidewalk. And so I jumped out of the car and started running toward the grocery store. What I didn't realize was that there was a truck coming from the other direction because we were not parked right next to the sidewalk. The truck ran smack into me, and I flew through the air and landed on my knees. I remember to this day that it was a small truck, but it was bright red, and there was a lady inside that had blonde curly hair. And when she realized that she had run into me, she stood straight up in the truck with her eyes huge as could be, because she thought that she had hurt me really badly. Well, I jumped right up, and she said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." And I ran into the store. Well, everybody that was in the grocery store, it was a big grocery store, had seen through the front windows what had happened. And when I ran into the grocery store, they were all frozen like this. I was the only person moving. And so I kind of looked around, and then I ran up to one lady that was at a cash register, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." I had not looked at my knee yet to see if I was fine or not. But I asked her for the cash register paper, and she gave me a receipt, and I ran back to the car with my friend. My friend was waiting in the car, but she was also very worried about me because I had just been hit by a truck. And I looked down at my knee, and all of the skin had been scraped off of my knee, and it was starting to bleed really badly. So my friend took me to a pharmacy, and we got something to clean my knee, and we got a big bandage for my knee, and I really was okay. But that was kind of foolish of me to just jump up and think after I had been hit by a truck that nothing had happened to me and that I was going to be fine. I was so scared that I didn't even tell my parents until the next day what had happened. And they were so upset with me. They said, "Emily, you could have been hurt really badly. Why would you not tell us what happened to you?" And so we had a big talk about that. And I learned a very valuable lesson that day about how to be more careful. Do your best to write your story with as many details as possible. I look forward to reading them soon.